This is Canada.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Apopaspраsyat Om Agamartham tu Devanam Gamanartham tu Rakshasam Kurve Gantaravam Tatra Devatahvanalanchanam Gantastitaya Garudaya Namaha Haste Pushpam Grahitva Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Om Shuklambaradaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavaranam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Prananayamya Om Bhuhu Om Bhuvaha Ogam Swaha Om Ahaha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Ogam Satyam Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Apo Jyotirasу Amritam Brahma Bhur Bhuvaswarum Tareva Lakhnam Surinam Tareva Tara Balam Chandra Balam Tareva Vidya Balam Balam Tareva Lakshmi Pate Gauri Pate Tiyanghriyagam Smarami Shubhe Shobane Muhurte Adya Brahmanah Dvitiya Pararde Shvetavaraha Kalpe Saptamevaiva Swatmanvantare Ashtavimshatitame Kali Yuge Kali Pratham Charane Bhur Lokantargat Uttar America Khande Canada Deshe Ajax Nagare Sankatamochan Shri Hanuman Mandire Shubhe Din Shobhane Muhurte Esham Yajamana Nam मन में अपना नाम रखिए. Please take your names in your minds, everyone. We pray for you and your family. Om Esham Yajamananam Loka Samastaha Kshemasthirya Dhairya Virya Vijaya Ayu Arogyam Aishwarya Vivridhyartham Samasta Mangala Vaptyartham Samasta Duritopashantyartham Chintit Manorata Vaptyartham Sarva Bhisha Siddhyartham Sarva Rishta Shantyartham Shri Sita Lakshmana Bharata Shatrugna Hanumat Sameta Shri Ramachandra Prityartham Shri Ram Dut Veera Hanumat Prityartham धर्मार्थ काम मोक्षम चतुर्विध पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम अद्य अहम महागणपति पूजनम श्री दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती पूजनम श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत श्री रामचंद्र पूजनम श्री हनुमत पूजनम राधा कृष्ण चंद्र पूजनम सदा शिवलिंगाभिषेकाराधनं च करिष्ये इति संकल्प्य अपौपस्पृश्यात् श्री गणेश ध्यानम्. पूजा तो श्री गणेश जी. ओम हस्ते पुष्पं गृहीत्वा ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत अनुशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादरम्. ओम श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः. ध्यायामि आवाहयामि ॐ पादयोः पाद्यम् अर्घ्यमाचमनीयं शरीरे स्नानं समर्पयामि। श्रीगणेशाय नमो नमः। सकलाराधनैः सुवर्चितम् अर्चना। ॐ सुमुखाय नमः। ॐ एकदन्ताय नमः। ॐ कपिलाय नमः। ॐ गजकर्णकाय नमः। ॐ लंबोदराय नमः। ॐ विकटाय नमः। ॐ विनायकाय नमः। ॐ धूम्रकेतवे नमः। ॐ गणाध्यक्षाय नमः। ॐ फालचन्द्राय नमः। ॐ गजाननाय नमः। ॐ वक्रतुण्डाय नमः। ॐ हेरम्भाय नमः। ॐ स्कन्दपूर्वजाय नमः। नानाविध परिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ॐ धूपदीपनैवेद्यम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः। भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः। स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः। स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः। स्वस्ति नस्तारिक्षो अरिष्टनेमिः। स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रीगणेशाय नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। दीपं दर्शयामि। नैवेद्यम्। ॐ शर्कराखण्डखाद्यानि क्षीरकृतानि च आहारं भक्ष्यभोजामिं नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यतामिति मन्त्रेण सर्वमहानिवेद्यं समर्पयामि। प्राणे स्वाहा पने स्वाहा व्याने स्वाहुदाने स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ब्रह्मात्मा नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। ताम्बूलानि च समर्पयामि। समस्तोपचारान् समर्पयामि। श्रीगणेशाय नमो नमः। श्री गणेश जी की प्रार्थना। We conclude puja to Ganesh ji with prarthana. Please join us, all of us pray together. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantih Prachodayat Mushikvahana Modakahase Chamar Karna Vilambita Sutra वामन रूप महेश्वर पुत्र विघ्न विनायक पाद नमस्ते गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बो फलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजं। श्री गणेशाय नमः। अथ श्री गणेश पंचरत्न स्तोत्रम्। मुदाकरात् मोदकं सदा विमुक्ति साधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासि लोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् नतेतरातिभीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं नमत्सुरारिनिर्जरं नताधिकापदुद्धरम् सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम् समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्जरं दरेदरोदरं वरं वरे भवक्रमक्षरम् करं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतं नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् अकिञ्चनार्तिमार्जनं चिरन्तनोक्तिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिगर्वचर्वणम् प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्तहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनम् हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमाधरेण योऽन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके हृदि स्मरन् गणेश्वरम् अरोगितां दोषितां सुसाहितीं सुपुत्रतां समाहितायुरष्टभूतिमभ्युपैति सोचिरात्। श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। वेदोक्तमन्त्रपुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि। बोलिए गणेश भगवान की जय। श्री दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती पूजन। जो पूजा तो दुर्गा माँ, लक्ष्मी माँ, सरस्वती माँ together. दुर्गा देवी ध्यानम. First we contemplate on Mataji. ओम विद्युद्दाम समप्रभा मृगपतिस्कन्धस्थिता भीषणाम् कन्याभिकरवालकेतविलसद्धस्ताभिरासेवितां हस्ते चक्रगदे शिखेतविशिखां चापं गुणं तर्जनीं बिभ्राणामरलात्मिकां शशिधरां दुर्गां त्रिनेत्रां भजे। जगदम्बा दुर्गा देवी नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। महालक्ष्मी देवी ध्यानम्। ओम हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावह। महालक्ष्म्यै नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। वाग्देवी नमः। ओम मेधा देवी जुषमाणा नागा दुष्वाची भद्रा सुमनस्यमान। महासरस्वत्यै नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। पादयोः पाद्यमों जातवेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निरहाति वेदः सनः परशरति दुर्गानि विश्वा नावेव सिन्धुन्दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीगं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। सुतरसे तरसे नमः। जगदम्बायै नमः। ओम दुर्गायै नमः। ओम माहेश्वर्यै नमः। ओम शिवप्रियायै नमः। ओम मंदारवासिन्यै नमः। ओम अर्कायै नमः। ओम गिरीसुतायै नमः। ओम धात्र्यै नमः। ओम महामायायै नमः। ओम स्कंदमात्रे नमः। ओम विनायकमात्रे नमः। नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ओम महालक्ष्म्यै नमः। ओम विष्णुपत्न्यै नमः। ओम धनप्रदायिन्यै नमः। ओम प्रकृत्यै नमः। ओम विकृत्यै नमः। ओम धनलक्ष्म्यै नमः। ओम धानलक्ष्म्यै नमः। ओम कुबेरलक्ष्म्यै नमः। ओम गजलक्ष्म्यै नमः। ओम गृहलक्ष्म्यै नमः। ओम वीरलक्ष्म्यै नमः। ओम संतानलक्ष्म्यै नमः। नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ओम महासरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मपत्यै नमः। ॐ ज्ञानप्रदायिन्यै नमः। ॐ वीणाधारिण्यै नमः। ॐ हंसवाहिन्यै नमः। ॐ सर्वायै नमः। ॐ चतुराननवल्लभायै नमः। ॐ महावाण्यै नमो नमः। नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। धूपदीपनैवेद्यम्। ॐ सनः परशरति दुर्गानि विश्वाक्षामद्देवोति दुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषिकमीड्यो अध्वरेषु सनश्च होता नव्यश्च सत्से स्वाञ्चाग्ने तनुवं पिप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषिक्तं तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमविसंवसा नो वैष्णवीन् लोक इहमादयन्ताम्। ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गः प्रचोदयात्। श्री जगदम्बायै नमो नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि, दीपं दर्शयामि, सर्वरक्षान् धारयामि। नैवेद्यम् ॐ अन्नपूर्णे सदा पूर्णे शङ्करप्राणवल्लभे ज्ञानवैराग्यसिद्ध्यर्थं भिक्षां देहि च पार्वती। अन्नं चतुर्विधं स्वादु रसैषद्भिसमन्वितं नैवेद्यं गृह्यतां देवी भक्तिमेह्याचलं कुरु। ॐ प्राणय स्वापने स्वाहा व्याने स्वाहोदाने स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। श्री दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वतीभ्यो नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि, ताम्बूलं च समर्पयामि। श्री जगदम्बायै नमो नमः। शरणागत दीनार्त परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। दुर्गा देवी नमो नमः। महालक्ष्मी नमः। श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। अथ सिद्धकुंजिका स्तोत्रम्। We'll chant Kujika Stotram, seeking blessings of Mataji. Om Shiva Uvacha Shruno Devi Pravakshami Kunjika Stotramuttamam Yena Mantra Prabhavena Chandi Chapa Shubho Bhavet Na Kavacham Nargala Stotram Kilakam Narahasyakam Na Suktam Napi Dhyanancha Na Nyaso Na Chavarchanam Kunjika Patha Matrena Durga Patha Phalam Labhet Ati Guhyataram Devi Deva Namapi Durlabham Gopaniyam Prayatnena Swayonireva Parvati Maranam Mohanam Vashyam Stambhana Uchatanadhikam Patamatrena Samsiddhyeta Kunjika Stotramuttamam Atha Mantraha Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Om Glom Hum Klim Jamsaha Jwalaya Jwalaya Jwal Jwal Prajwal Prajwala Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Jwalaham Sam Lam Ksham Pat Swaha Iti Mantraha Namaste Rudra Rupinyai Namaste Madhumardini Namakaitavaharinye Namaste Mahishardini Namaste Shumbhahantrai Cha Nishumbhasurakhatini Jagratam Hi Mahadevi Japam Siddham Kurushvame Emkari Srishti सृष्टिरूपायै ह्रींकारी प्रतिपालिका क्लींकारी कामरूपिण्यै बीजरूपे नमोऽस्तुते चामुण्डा चण्डघाती च यैकारी वरदायिनी विच्चे चाभयदा नित्यं नमस्ते मन्त्ररूपिणी धाम धीं धूम दुर्जते पत्नीं वां वीं वूं वागदीश्वरी क्रां क्रीं क्रूं कालिका देवी शां शिं शुं मे शुभं कुरु हुं हुं हुंकाररूपिण्यै जं 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 भनादिनी भ्रां भ्रीं भ्रूं भैरवी भद्रे भवान्यै ते नमो नमः अं कं चं तं तं पं यं शं विं दुं ऐं विं हं क्षं धिजागृं त्रोते त्रोते दीप्तं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा पां पिं पुं पार्वती पूर्ण खां खीं खुं खेचरी तथा सां सिं सुं सप्तशती दिव्य मंत्र सिद्धिं कुरुष्व मे इदं तु
कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रं मन्त्रजागार्ति
हेतवे अभक्तेनैव दातव्यं गोप्यतं रक्ष पार्वती यस्तु कुञ्जिकया देवी हीनां सप्तशती पठेत् न तस्य जायते सिद्धिररण्ये रोदनं यथा इति श्रीरुद्रयामले गौरी तन्त्रे शिवपार्वती संवादे कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् ओम शांति 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 जयकारा शिरवालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की जय जगदम्बाई नमो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र पूजनम। अब भगवान श्री राम की पूजा होगी। विदु पूजा तो श्री राम, हनुमान जी और राधा कृष्ण भगवान साथ साथ करते हैं। विदु ऑल टुगेदर। पहले श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम वैदेही सहितं सुरद्रुमतले हैमे महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकमासने मणिमये वीरासने संस्थितं अग्रे वाचयति प्रभञ्जनसुते तत्त्वमुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतादिभिः परिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामलं। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत श्री रामचंद्राय नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। वीर हनुमत ध्यानम। ओम यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं। श्री हनुमते नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। राधा कृष्णाभ्यां नमः। ओम यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैः स्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपरक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगा ध्यानावस्थिततर्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः। देवाय तस्मै नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाभ्यां नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। श्री वेंकटेशाय नमः। ओम कौशल्या सुप्रजा राम पूर्वा संध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमानिकम्। उत्तिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ गोविन्द उत्तिष्ठ गरुडध्वज उत्तिष्ठ कमलाकान्ता त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु। त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु। त्रैलोक्यं मंगलं कुरु। श्री वेंकटेशाय नमः। श्री सत्यनारायणाय नमः। श्री चक्रदेवी नमो नमः। श्री बालकृष्णाय नमो नमः। तपाद्यं ओम सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपात् सभूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उतामृतत्वशेषानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अथो जायागिश्च पुरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादोर्द्वौ दैत्पुरुषः पादोऽस्येह भवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यक्रामत् शासनान् शने अभि तस्माद् विराडजायत विराजो अधिपुरुषः स जातोऽत्यरिच्यता पश्चात् भूमिमथो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा अर्चना। ओम रामाय नमः। ओम रघुनाथाय नमः। ओम नाथाय नमः। ओम सीतापतये नमः। ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम ईश्वराय नमः। ओम दशरथनंदनाय नमः। ओम सीतावल्लभाय नमः। श्री रामचंद्राय नमः। ओम सीतादेवी नमः। ओम लक्ष्मणाय नमः। ओम श्री वीर हनुमते नमः। नानाविध परिमल पत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ओम हं हनुमते नमः। ओम रामदूताय नमः। ओम राम भक्ताय नमः। ओम आंजनेयाय नमः। ओम सीताशोक निवारणाय नमः। ओम वीरवीराय नमः। ओम अतिवीराय नमः। ओम रामदूताय नमः। ओम पंचमुखी हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमतस्त्राय नमः। श्री राम परिवाराय नमो नमः। नानाविध परिमल पत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ओम कृष्णाय नमः। ओम गोपीजनवल्लभाय नमः। ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम दामोदराय नमः। ओम गोविंदाय नमः। ओम महाविष्णवे नमः। ओम राधादेवी नमो नमः। नानाविध परिमल पत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ओम वेंकटेशाय नमः। ओम सत्यनारायणाय नमः। ओम शालिग्रामदेवाय नमः। ओम श्रीचक्रदेवे नमः। ओम बालकृष्णाय नमो नमः। नानाविध परिमल पत्र पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। धूपदीप नैवेद्यम्। श्री राम जय जय राम। 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 ओम कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि दीपं दर्शयामि सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः। राधा कृष्णभ्यां नमः। नैवेद्यम् ओम इदं फलं मया देव स्थापितं पुरतस्तव तेन मे सफलावाप्तिर्भवे जन्मनि जन्मनि। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः। हनुमते नमः। राधा कृष्णभ्यां नमः। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। राम नाम रसिया वीर हनुमान, प्रभु मन बसिया श्री हनुमान। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः। राधा कृष्ण भ्या नमः, हनुमते नमः। सकलाराधनैः स्वरचितम्। हे श्री हनुमान जी, हमारी प्रार्थना सुन लीजिए। प्रार्थना है यही मेरी हनुमान जी, प्रार्थना है यही मेरी हनुमान जी, मेरे सिर पे भी अब हाथ धर दीजिए। प्रार्थना है यही मेरी हनुमान जी, मेरे सिर पे भी अब हाथ धर दीजिए। राम सीता का दर्शन करा के मुझे, राम सीता का दर्शन करा के मुझे, मेरे सपने को साकार कर दीजिए। मेरे सपने को साकार कर दीजिए। प्रार्थना है यही मेरी हनुमान जी, मेरे सिर पे भी अब हाथ धर दीजिए। श्री हनुमते नमः, रामचंद्राय नमः, श्री वीर हनुमते नमः। हम सब श्री हनुमान चालीसा गाएंगे। All of us will sing together, please. श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज, निज मन मुकुर सुधारी। बरनौ रघुवर विमल जसु,
जो दायक फलचारी।
बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके,
सुमिरो पवन कुमार।
बल बुद्धि विद्या देहो मोहि,
हरहु कलेस विकार।
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर।
रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा।
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, सुमति निवार सुमति के संगी।
कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा, कांदन कुंडल कुंजित केसा।
हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे।
शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन।
विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर।
प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन।
सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा।
भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे।
लाय संजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए।
रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम।
सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावै, अस कई श्रीपति कंठ लगावै।
सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहीसा।
यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाँ ते, कवि कोविद कही सकय कहाँ ते।
तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजबल।
तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना।
जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु।
प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माई, जल दिलांघे गए अचरज नाई।
दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे।
राम द्वारे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे।
सब सुख है तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहो को।
आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाँफते कापे।
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुना।
नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा।
संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे।
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, इनके काज सकल तुम साजा।
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल।
चारु जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है पर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा।
साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे।
अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असुर दीन जानकी माता।
राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा।
तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे।
अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त गाई।
और देवता चित न धरई, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करई।
संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा।
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई।
जो षट बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख हो।
जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धे साखी गौरी सा।
तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महादेवा।
कीजय नाथ हृदय महादेवा। पवन तन संकट हरन,
मंगल मूर्ति रूप,
राम लखन सीता सहित,
हृदय बसहु सुरभूप।
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, मेरे प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलिए पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। ओम श्री राम दूताय नमो नमः। नमस्कार। ओम राम भक्ताय विद्महे, ओम मन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम। तस्मात् कारुण्य भावेन रक्ष रक्ष हनुमत, रक्ष रक्ष श्री रामचंद्र, रक्ष रक्ष राधा कृष्णभ्यां नमः। अनंत कोटि प्रदक्षिण नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि। श्री सांब सदाशिव पूजनम्। ओम नमः शिवाय देवाय सच्चिदानंदमूर्तये, नमो वेदांत वेद्याय योगिनां गुरवे नमः। श्री सांब सदाशिवाय नमः। अब भगवान शिव पूजा होगी। ओम we start by touching, placing our right hand upon our heads, and we'll touch the other parts of our body, asking Bhagwan to bless us. May all our vital organs be intact for at least 100 years. Yoga karo. We do yoga and we live a dharmic life, we live for over 100 years. The greatest wealth you can have Bhagwan for is, of course, good health. Chalo, shuru kare. ओम अस्य श्री रुद्राध्याय प्रश्न महामंत्रस्य अघोर ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः संकर्षण मूर्ति स्वरूपो योऽसावादित्य परम पुरुषस्य एष रुद्रो देवता। ओम नमः शिवायेति बीजं शिवतरायेति शक्तिः महादेवायेति कीलकं श्री सांब सदाशिव प्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः। ओम अग्निहोत्रात्मने अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ओम दर्श पूर्णमासात्मने तर्जनीभ्यां नमः। ओम चातुर्मास्यात्मने मध्यमाभ्यां नमः। ओम निरूढ़ पशुबंधात्मने अनामिकाभ्यां नमः। ओम भ्यां नमः। ओम सर्वकृत्वात्मने करतलकर पृष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ओम अग्निहोत्रात्मने हृदयाय नमः। ओम दर्श पूर्णमासात्मने शिरसे स्वाहा। ओम चातुर्मास्यात्मने शिखायै वषट्। ओम निरूढ़ पशुबंधात्मने कवचाय हुम्। ओम ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने नेत्रत्रयाय वौषत्। ओम सर्वकृत्वात्मने अस्त्राय फट्। भूर्भुवस्वरोमिति ऋग्बन्धः। ध्यानम् हाथ जोड़िए। ओम आपाताल नभस्थलांत भुवन ब्रह्मांडमा विस्फुरत्। ज्योतिस्पातिङ्कलिङ्गमौलिविलसत्पूर्णेन्दुवान्तामृतैः अस्तोकाप्लुतमेकमीशमनिशं रुद्रानुवाकान् जपन् ध्याये दीप्सितसिद्धये ध्रुवपरं विप्रोऽभिषिञ्चेच्छिवं। ब्रह्माण्डव्याप्तदेहा भसितहिमरुचा भासमाना भुजङ्गैः। कंठे काला कपर्दा कलित शशिकला चंडकोदंडहस्ताः। त्रक्षा रुद्राक्षमाला प्रकटित विभवा शांभवा मूर्तिभेदाः। रुद्रा श्री रुद्र सूक्त प्रकटित विभवा नः यच्छन्तु सौख्यम्। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सेदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमन्महागणाधिपते नमः। ॐ शञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रं च मे श्रेयश्च मे वशश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे द्युतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे सोश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे लयश्च मृतञ्च मे अमृतञ्च मे यक्ष्मञ्च मे नामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वञ्च मे नमित्रञ्च मे भयञ्च मे सुखञ्च मे शयनञ्च मे सूषा च मे सुरिनञ्च मे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। आइए प्लीज कम विद अभिषेक टुगेदर एवरीबॉडी। मेक अ लाइन एंड कम प्लीज। ओम नमो भगवते रुद्राय नमस्ते रुद्रमण्यवतोते शवे नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः। या तैषु शिवतमा शुम्भ भूवते ननुः शिवा शरव्या या तवतया नो रुद्रमणया या ते रुद्र शिवा तनोरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुवाशन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकृषेः यामीशं गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्षस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां कुरु माहिंषि शिवेन वत्सा त्वा गिरिशाच्छावदामसि यथा न सर्वमित् जगत् यक्ष्मगं सुमना असत्। अध्यवोचरिवक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिषक् अहीगिश्च सर्वा अंजं भयन् सर्वा आश्चयातु धान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुणौत बभ्रुसुमङ्गलः ये चेमागं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षुश्रुता सहस्रशो वै शौगं हेड ईमहे असौ यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उतैनं गोपादृशन् अदृशन्दुरहार्यः उतैनं विश्वभूतानि सदृष्टो मृदयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीडुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वा नोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्त्वमुभयोराट्नियोर्जां याश्च ते हस्तैषवपराता भगवो वप अवतत्य धनुस्त्वगं सहस्राक्षसते शुधे निशील्य शल्याणामुखा शिवो न सुमना भव वेजन्दनुक्कपर्दिनो विशल्यो वाणवागं मुता अनेसन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः याते हेतिर्मीरुष्टमहस्ते बभूवते दनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय दृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वतः अथो ईषुधिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहिता शम्भवे नमः। ओं नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यंबकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव। We'll continue Abhishekam as we chant Lingashtakam together. Please join everyone. If you don't know the words, at the end of each verse, we'll chant Om Namah Shivaya together. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Brahma Purani Surarchit Lingam Nirmal Bhasit Shobhit Lingam Janma Jadukha Vinashak Lingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam शिवाय ॐ नमः 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 शिवाय देव मुनि प्रवरार्चित लिंगं कामदः करुणाकरलिंगं रावण दर्प विनाशन लिंगं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगं ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 सर्वसुगन्धि सुलेपितलिङ्गं बुद्धि विवर्धन कारणलिङ्गं सिद्धसुरासुर वन्दितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय कनक महामणिभूषित लिंगं फणिपतिवेष्टित शोभित लिंगं दक्ष सुयज्ञ तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 चन्दन लेपित लिङ्गं पङ्कजहार सुशोभित लिङ्गं सञ्चित पाप विनाशन लिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 देवगणार्चित सेवित लिङ्गं भावर भक्ति भीरे वचलिङ्गं दिनकर कोटि प्रभाकर लिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 अष्टदलोपरि वेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसमोद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्र विनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय सुर गुर सुरवर पूजित लिंगम सुरवन पुष्प सदार्चित लिंगम परात्परं परमात्मकलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम ओम नमः शिवाय 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 लिंगाष्टकमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव श्री सांब सदा शिवाय नमो नमः भजन
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya.
शिवा हर हर बोले नमः शिवा
Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya.
ओम नमः शिवा ओम नमः शिवा हर हर बोले नमः शिवा
Rameshwara Shiva Rameshwara, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya.
रामेश्वरा शिव नामेश्वरा हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
Rameshwara Shiva Rameshwara, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya.
रामेश्वरा शिव नामेश्वरा हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole, Namah Shivaya.
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय शिव गंगाधरा हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
गंगाधरा शिव गंगाधरा हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
गंगाधरा शिव गंगाधरा हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
जटाधरा शिव जटाधरा 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 हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
ओ नमः शिवाय ओ नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनम्, देवकी परमानन्दं, कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
श्री गणेशाय नमः। श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। आंजनेयाय नमो नमः। रामचंद्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। राम कृष्ण हरे मुकुंद मुरारी। चलिए हम सब साथ साथ गाएंगे। प्लीज सिंग दिस एंशिएंट भजन, एवरीवन नोज दिस। राम कृष्ण हरे मुकुंद मुरारी, राम कृष्ण हरे मुकुंद मुरारी। पांडुरंग पांडुरंग राम कृष्ण हरे, पांडुरंग पांडुरंग राम कृष्ण हरे। राम कृष्ण हरे मुकुंद श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। विठ्ठल विठ्ठल पांडुरंगा राम कृष्ण हरि। 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 जय श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम। राधा वल्लभ राधे श्याम राधा वल्लभ राधे श्याम। सीताराम 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 सीताराम। सीता वल्लभ सीताराम सीता वल्लभ सीताराम। राधा मुकुंद राधे श्याम राधा मुकुंद राधे श्याम। राधा गोविंद राधे श्याम राधा गोविंद राधे श्याम। राधा 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 राधा। राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा। वृंदावन गोविंदा वृंदावन गोविंदा। कृष्ण मुकुंदा हे नंद नंदना हे नंद नंदना। ओ नंद नंदना ओ नंद नंदना। राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा। पांडुरंग हरि जय जय पांडुरंग हरि। 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 राम कृष्ण हरि मुकुंद मुरारी। राम कृष्ण हरि मुकुंद मुरारी। श्री हनुमते नमः। प्रार्थना। ओम लोकाभिरामं रणरंगधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं। कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं। वातात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। राधा कृष्णाभ्यां नमः। राम राम।
Sitaram.
Bhaktajano, we shall continue our discussion from the Balkan of Ramcharitamanas, and this is Shiva Parvati Samvad, it's a katha. And also you have your Bhagavad Gita with you. If you just came in, you don't have a copy of Bhagavad Gita, Shakti ji, पुस्तक के खबर में है, और एक stand भी आपके साथ रखी. We place them nicely on the stand. We don't want to put the Shastra on the ground. So we have a little stand for you, please. We will study that in a moment. As I mentioned last week, we will commence our study of Bhagavad Gita starting from chapter 1. But this beautiful conversation, this samvad, we talk more about this when we talk. This word samvad is very significant. It's a discussion. Someone wants to know something. Someone wants to acquire spiritual knowledge. So there's a samvad between the guru and the shishya, one who has knowledge of the subject and one who wants to know about the subject. There are different kinds of conversation, but samvad is a unique one. So this was a samvad between Bhagavan Shiva and Parvati Maya. Likewise in the Bhagavad Gita, there is a samvad between Bhagavan Krishna, Jagat Guru, Paramatma, or Arjun ke saath. And Arjuna was a shishya asking question about spirituality, about dharma, about life, and Bhagavan answered them accordingly. So last week we started this prasanga, so we will look at another question from Parvati Devi, and it will be of course from Balkan, Doha number 109. Let us sing this Doha first, after which we look at the meaning. Bandhav pad dhari dharani siru, Bandhav pad dhari dharani siru, Vinay karau kar jori, Vinay karau kar jori. Barnau raghubar dishad jasu, Barnau raghubar dishad bishu, Shruti siddhant nichori, Shruti siddhant nichori, Siyavar Ramchandra ki jai sharanam. So Parvati Ma had a unique way of asking her question. And this is how every spiritual aspirant should ask questions. When you want to gain something, first you look up to this person who you're asking the question of as your guru. And there's a way of asking the questions. So she said, Bandau Pada. First I bow to your feet. But how did she bow? Dhari Dharani Siru. She placed her head upon the ground, and then she bowed to the feet of Lord Shiva. So much humility. And then she commenced asking her questions. Binay karo karujori, or haat jod kar pratna karti hu. And we clasped the hands, she said. Having bowed my head at your feet and upon the ground, with clasped hands, I request of you, O Bhagavan Shiva. What was the request? Baranahu raghupara raghubara bishada jasu. Please tell me about the unsullied bishada jasu, the unsullied glories of Bhagavan, Sri Ram. And Shruti Siddhanta Nichori. Nichorna ka matlab, when you squeeze something, you want to get it juice. Nimbu nichorta hai. When you squeeze a lime, for example, you want to get the essence of it. Or anything you squeeze, you want to get the juice out of it. So similar, she's saying in a similar, in a very metaphoric way, Shruti Siddhant. Give me the essence of the Vedas, which is Sri Ram's Katha. You see, these words, they have great meaning. And when we try to understand each word of the Jaupai, then we get a better understanding. So give me the essence, O Bhagavan Shiva, of the entire Vedic tradition, which is Sri Ram's Katha. Now Sri Ram's Katha, we are told, Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. Bhagavan is infinite, and so is Bhagavan's Katha. Who really knows Bhagavan's Katha in totality? Koi bhi nahi janta, no one knows. We only know a little bit here and there and here and there. We know a little bit. So she wanted just the essence of the Katha. Oh Bhagavan, in another Chaupai, she continues to express she has some doubts. Still, from her previous birth, she tested Bhagavan Sri Ram,
And that's, we all know the whole story of the life of Sati. Now, there are still some doubts in her mind. And it's okay to have doubts. In Vedic Dharma, there's nothing, no way you will find the scripture said, accept that whatever is said and don't question. No way in Vedic Dharma you will find that. Ask questions. Why you ask questions in the first place? Because we want to know. And we can only know by asking questions. You know, those old school like me back home, even in India, in Trinidad, in Guyana, we have devotees from different parts of the world in Mandir. We're not allowed to ask questions back home. Remember those days? अगर प्रश्न पूछा चुप बैठ जाओ प्रश्न मत पूछो don't ask questions. Why? I don't know why. Probably, let us be honest, probably they couldn't answer. One of the many reasons. Or they had their own way of doing things. But in this society, we must encourage the children to ask questions. No one has all the answers for all of these katha and all the questions in Shastra. But at least, if you have a doubt, approach someone who has the knowledge. Bhai kuch bhi nahi janta. We're all holy students together. So ask questions to remove your doubts. This is what Parvati Maya did. She continues in this doha, Chaupai rather. Again, those who are following us online, sometimes devotees would ask to mention the source. So again, Balkan 109, Chaupai number 2, now we're singing. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Prem se guys. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Ati Arati Pujahu Suraya Raghupati Katha Kahu Paridaya. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Pratham Sukaran Kahu Bichari. Pratham Sukaran Kahu Bichari. Nirgun Brahma Sagun Vapudhari. Nirgun Brahma Sagun Vapudhari. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
अति आरती पूछहु सुरराया. हे सुरराजा, मैं बहुत ही आरत भाव से पूछती हूँ. She presented her question in such a way, and she said, with a heart sore of distress, of doubts in my mind, I put forward these questions to you. O Suraraya, O King of the Devas, that's Bhagavan Shiva. Raghupati Katha Kahahu Karidaya. Please be gracious to me. Be kind to me. Be compassionate to me. And tell me about the glories of Prabhu Sri Ram. This is her question. Prathamaso. The first doubt I have is Prathamaso Karana Kahahu Bichari. First tell me. But before you tell me, Bichar karke batao. Think deeply and then answer my questions. You know, sometimes you ask questions of someone and the person would answer you, but you know this person did not put much thought into your question before the person answers you. The person just tried to give you any answer just to, so that you won't ask too many questions. But she said, oh Bhagwan, vichar karke, tab uttar de do. Think carefully, then you give me your answer. What was her question? Nirguna Brahma Saguna Vapudhari. How does this Nirgun Brahma, this formless reality, assume a form? And this discussion you find in the Puranas, 18 Puranas, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, in Ramayana. It's an age-old question. How the sum total of this universe, the material and efficient cause of the universe, Brahman, that is nameless, birthless, timeless, formless, how does that reality take a form and come into this world? Now Bhagavan Shiva will answer her now. Let us look at his answer. And the way how Bhagavan Shiva answered the question, he uses a metaphor or a simile so that you and I can understand. Likewise, we'll find in Bhagavad Gita too, if you're going to give someone an answer for, let us say, a subject that is not known to the individual, one must be able to use examples that the person is familiar with. Now we talk about the subject of Brahman, Atmagyan. It's a very complex subject. The first time you're hearing about it. Or we know a little bit about this subject. But in order for us to better understand, the scripture must provide some examples that we're familiar with so that we can be able to relate to this knowledge. This is how Bhagavan Shiva answered. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Sab nahi ab nahi nahi kachu bheda, गावहि मुनि पुराण बुध वेदा. श्री राम जय जय राम. 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 अगुण अरूप अलख अज सोई. अगुण अरूप अलग अज जोई. भगत प्रेम बस सगुन सोई. श्री राम जय जय राम. 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 भगवान शिव ने कहा, भगवान शिव said, Saguna nahi aguna nahi kachu bheda. There is no difference between the personal and impersonal aspects of Brahma. Bhagavan with a form and Bhagavan that does not have a form. There is no difference. Gavahi Muni Purana Buddha Veda. This is what the Puranas, the saints and sages, people who have knowledge of Shastra and the Vedas as well, say that there is no difference between the personal and impersonal aspects of Brahma. Now, in Vedic Dharma, in certain tradition, they only focus, they say that they worship the impersonal aspect of God. It's difficult for Bhagavan to have a form, to become a human being like you and I. Everybody is entitled to their own belief. But in Vedic Dharma, this reality is worshipped as a personal God. It's easier for us to relate to Bhagavan in the form of the murti or a symbol. When we attain maturity of mind, we can able to worship Bhagavan as a reality. If not, it's difficult to worship without the aid of a symbol. So there's no difference. Bhagavan Shiva says, Aguna, the attributeless. Arupa, the formless. Alakha, the invisible. These are beautiful words to describe this reality. Ajja, unborn, or that has no birth, so to speak. Bhagata prema basa saguna sohoi. Because of the love of the devotee, this Lord that is attributeless, formless, invisible, unborn, takes a form because of the love of the devotees. Love is such a powerful force. When we sit for prayer, we sit for worship, we sit for bhajan, it must be done with love, pyare. Because there are so many examples in our Shastra where as a result of the love of the bhaktas, Bhagavan takes a form and comes. In the Sundarkand, Bhagavan Sri Ram says when he spoke with Vibhishan, when the younger brother of Ravan came and surrendered to Bhagavan, Bhagavan said, Darahudeha nahi ana nihora. Because of people like you, I assume a form and come. Because of sadhus who love me unconditionally, who live for the benefit of others. Another chopai from Balkan says, Kripa Sindhu Jana Hita Tanudhari. For the benefit of humans who pray with so much faith and devotions. Because of some of these reasons, Bhagavan takes a form and comes. The avatar is there. So now Bhagavan has to use a simile to help Parvati ji and all of us to understand how there is no difference between the personal and impersonal Bhagavan. He says, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram
Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Jo gun rahit sagun sohi kaise. Jo gun rahit sagun sohi kaise. Jalu him upal bilag nahi jaise. Jalu him upal bilag nahi jaise. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai
Rama. Jo gun rahit sagun soi kaise. Bhagavan Shri said, Devi, you ask how this Nirguna Brahma assumes a form. How is it possible for this formless being to assume a form? And the example, Jal him upal bilag nahi jaise. Jal or ole mein bhed nahi hai. There is no difference between hail, snow and water. In essence, it's all water. Frozen water is ice. Frozen water is hail. The sum total of it is all water. In a similar way, this formless, nameless reality takes a form and comes. There is no difference between that which has a form and does not have a form. Beautiful example. So, based on the bhakta swabhav, based on the maturity of the mind of the bhakta, some may choose to worship Nirguna Brahma, the formless reality. But it's difficult. The same question is also asked in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12. We'll get there when we study chapter 12. Arjuna asked the same question, similar question, but in a different way. And then Bhagavan told him how difficult it is to worship this nameless, formless, timeless reality. It's difficult. Sit and meditate on Brahma. Pragyanam Brahma. Brahma is consciousness. Without understanding, without attaining maturity of mind, you can't contemplate. There is no difference, pyare. So, Jal him upal bilag nahi jaise. Just as there is no difference between water, hail, and ice. Absolutely no difference. The sum total is water only. Likewise, this nameless, formless reality takes a form and comes because of the love of the bhaktas. because of the bhakti, because of devotion for Bhagavan. बोलिए रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये. हर हर महादेव. So we'll continue this discussion next week. What I told you last week, last year 2023, we started studying Bhagavad Gita. We studied quite a few verses, and somehow we got distracted, and we couldn't complete the first chapter. So devotees were asking, and we decided to commence the study. We want to study the first chapter. We'll go through it. It won't take too long, meaning we'll go through it in some detail. But in order to understand what Bhagavan has to say from the 11th verse of the second chapter, where the actual teaching starts, we have to understand the background. So traditionally, as students of Bhagavad Gita, we will do the Bhagavad Gita Dhyanam. We're in the process of putting a little prayer book together. I know it's coming a long time, but it takes a little while. And we'll have the Bhagavad Gita Dhyanam as well, so all of us can recite it together. So join with me as we contemplate on this profound teaching of the Bhagavad Gita, Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Dhyanam. All of us will sing together, then we look at what the first verse has to say, or something about this Sambhada, some more information about Bhagavad Gita, why we should study the Shastra, why the battle took place in Kurukshetra. All of these things we must understand before we understand the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita. अतः श्रीमद् भगवद गीता ध्यानम् ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी नमोऽस्तु ते व्यास विशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दयतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमय प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्माद्रोण तथा जयद्रथ जला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी वर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामा विकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्ण खलु पाण्डवैरननदी कैवर्तकः केशव पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगण्डोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनशत्परैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं यं ब्रह्मा वर्णेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपरक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगा ध्यानावस्थिततर्गतेन मनसा
पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः
Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. So very quickly the name Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavat means refers to Bhagavan Krishna or the divine supreme reality, and Gita of course in Sanskrit means song. So it is this song of Bhagavan, the Bhagavad Gita. And it's melodious when we chant it the right way, when we know how to break the words appropriately based on chanda. So basically the Bhagavad Gita is composed in two chanda, meaning 2 meters, special way of chanting them. So the most popular one is Anushtup Chanda. It has 32 akshara. One akshara there must be one swar. There must be at least one vowel, so you can pronounce it. You can have half consonants as well, but there must be one vowel, so that ucharan kar sakte, so that you can pronounce it. So you have to know what's an akshara, what's half an akshara. So many half akshara can join to this one vowel, and it may look like a conjoined, probably it's 2 joined together. No, but you have to know how to count it. We'll count it in a moment so that you can understand it. You have to know where to break the word. Because a lot of people chant simple mantras. They don't know how to break, where the way it's supposed to be broken and how it's supposed to be chanted. So it does not sound right. So the 2 chandas, they're Anushtup, he has 32 syllables, and each shloka is divided into 4 quarters. So the first one has 8, second one has 8, the third one has 8, the fourth one has 8. The other chanda is Trishtup Chanda. Again, it's divided into 4 parts, but each quarter has, Anushtup has 8 in each quarter, 8 4 is 32, but the Trishtup Chanda has 11 syllables in each quarter. Right? 11 fours. So you have to know how to count it. So again, this is a dialogue between Bhagavan Shri Krishna and Arjuna. It's a samvad. Again, a samvad. The Shishya accepts the Guru already. The Shishya has no doubt about the Guru. The Shishya doesn't want to ask questions to test the Guru knowledge. The Shishya already accepts this individual, this person, and the Guru can be a man, the Guru can be a woman. So the Guru has the knowledge of the Shastra, and the Shishya would ask questions, and the Guru would remove the doubt. Now, let us open your Bhagavad Gita, please, to the 4th shloka. And before we read it together, of course, we'll read it together, but I just want to count the aksharas. Abhiyai, Bhagavad Gita, please. Amar, please give him a Bhagavad Gita, understand? Yeah. Amarji is going to give you, please, by tea, he's going to give it to you. Panditji will give it to you. Yeah. Keep it understand, please. Everyone, please place it nice. Those who are sitting in chair, you can hold it in your lap. But those who are sitting in the ground, please do not put the Shastra on the ground out of respect. So put it in the stand, please. So chapter 1, the 1st slokas, let us, the 1st sloka rather, we shall count, I'm going to give him to the other gentleman, the little girl. Yeah. So let us count the akshara so you'll understand what an akshara is. So again, the 1st sloka. Dharma, dhar, and ma. Dhar is 1, ma is another akshara. Dharma, dharma, kshetre, kuru, kshetre. That's part of the shloka. So watch it back. Dharma, kshetre, kuru, kshetre. That's 8 syllable already. Samaveta yutsavaha. That's half of the shloka. Samaveta yutsavaha. The second half now. Mamaka pandavaschaiva. The 3rd quarter. Mamaka pandavaschaiva. Last quarter. Kim akuruvat sanjaya. Kim akuruvat sanjaya. So 4 quarters, 8 each, 8 4s, 32. And when it's chanted properly, it sounds melodious. You know it's right. Let us say you try to break it Dharma kshetre kurukshetre sama. Somebody got to hear something is wrong there. So the chanda they're calculated in such a way that each line must have the right amount of akshara so that you can sing it. It's melodious when you sing it properly. Then, of course, this when we come to that, we will study that shloka when we come to Shtup Chanda. So all of us will recite together, and when we recite, I'll recite it first. I'm no Gyani, but I'm just going to lead because we nahi janta, sabse pehle. Just want to say that we're all only students of Bhagavad Gita. Right? So please repeat after me. Om. यहाँ तक आवाज नहीं आ रही है. Om. Dharma kshetre kuru kshetre samaveta yoyutsavah mamaka pandavas kimma kuruvat sanjaya. Very good. Sounds so nice when everybody recites together. So I won't say anything. I'll count together. I count to 3. Everybody will recite it the same way, loudly as possible. 1, 2, 3. Om Dharma. Good. So there is, if you look at look at the Sanskrit, at the end of the first line you see 2 dots. That's called visarga. During the shloka you do not pronounce the visarga. As per Panini grammar, the 2 dots at the end is called visarga. It's if it ends in I become aha. If it ends in E becomes ihi. If it ends in U becomes uhu. According to Panini, the great grammarian, who put together this entire classical Sanskrit grammar in a beautiful way, arranged in such a systematic way. So look at the second line now. So mamaka. If you notice, we didn't pronounce the visarga there. So look at the second line, the first word, mama. Look at the Sanskrit. You see the visarga again there. So if you're going to recite it separately, you say mamakaha. Because it's aki matra, right? Mamakaha. But during the shloka, you don't pronounce the visarga during the shloka. If it comes to halfway when we pause, then we can pronounce it there. Then at the end, we pronounce the visarga. You see, why I'm telling you this? Because when you learn it properly, when you recite it, some people will say, but you know, the strange thing is that the wrong people will hear it for so long time, so it's engraved in their memory. And when the right thing is chanted, the wrong one songs, like if it's right and the right one songs wrong. That's the problem. Simple mantra. We hear it sometimes, and it's recited wrong. When you go to recite it properly, Panditji, I don't think you recite the mantra. Arey bhaiya, aap padh sakte, jante ho, look at the copy. Don't listen from your song. So when we understand, we get the right pronunciation. So let us, I have to read the meaning very quickly in Hindi, and then we'll look at the meaning. Most of you know the meaning. You can read the meaning there as well. Shri Krishnaya namo namaha, Vasudevaya namo namaha, Sankarshanaya namaha. Dhritarashtra bole, हे संजय, धर्म भूमि कुरुक्षेत्र में एकत्रित युद्ध की इच्छा वाले मेरे और पांडव के पुत्रों ने क्या किया? And the meaning, of course, in a very simple way, what did the sons of Pandu and mine? The word mamakaha, mera. What did the sons of Pandu and mine did as they assembled at Kurukshetra for this battle? Samaveta Yuyutsava, those who were eager for this battle. They were all eager for the battle. Arjuna was very eager for this battle, but when the time came for the battle, shock took over his mind, grief. So the first chapter is called Arjuna Vishada Yoga, the grief or the despondency of Arjuna. So if Arjuna did not get grief and doubts in his mind, there would be no Bhagavad Gita. But Arjuna represents Nara and Bhagavan Krishna represents Narayan. So Nara Narayan acting the role of man. Arjuna becomes the medium by which we receive these teachings. So Arjuna was dejected for a reason, so that you and I can understand how to deal with shoka, how to deal with grief. He was overwhelmed. He couldn't fight the battle. So the first shloka to the 11th shloka, the main subject is a description of the principal warriors and their combat skills. First to the 11th shloka. So now, very quickly, let's talk about the word Kuru Dharma Kshetra. Dharma Kshetra means a field or a place where dharma, spirituality, is practiced. And then Kurukshetra, of course, Kurukshetra is that special location where the battle took place many years ago. Kurukshetra became sanctified because of the penance of Raja Kuru, who was one of the ancestors of the Pandavas and Kauravas. And more information is found in Mahabharata, Adi Parva, chapter number 94, verse number 80, talks about the penance of Raja Kuru. So Raja Kuru performed many penance there for many, many years. In chapter 83 of Vana Parva and chapter 53 of Shalva Parva, the Mahabharata, there's a detailed disposition or discussion on the sacredness of Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra, to the north of Kurukshetra, the Saraswati River flows. And to the south, there's Drishtabati, there's another river as well. In ancient times, Kurukshetra was 5 yojan square, which equal to about 40 miles square, the sacred location. Now, this place, the Brahmaji performed penance there, Agni Devata and all the devas performed penance at Kurukshetra. That's why this place is so sacred, along with the Raja Kuru and all the dynasty of the Pandavas and Kauravas. And it is said, those who give up their life at Kurukshetra would attain the higher worlds, would attain heavenly region. That's why all of these warriors who were killed during the battle, it's an open door, Bhagavan said later in the Bhagavad Gita, for who fight this Dharma Yuddha, the spiritual war. If you die representing Dharma, it's an open gate to heaven. Enjoy heavenly pleasures. But later on, Bhagavan will say in the Bhagavad Gita that heavenly pleasure will only last for so long. So those who die there will go immediately to the other worlds and enjoy heavenly pleasures. Now, Kurukshetra, the name before Kurukshetra was Samanta Panchakam. The name changed, Samanta Panchakam changed when Raja Kuru did penance there. At that spot, but the original name was Samanta Panchakam. So the Samanta Panchakam you can find, there's a beautiful description in the encyclopedia of Puranas by Vittam Mani. He says, at the end and the beginning of the periods of Dwapar and Kali Yuga, this war was fought there. And there's a beautiful description in Mahabharata, Adi Parva, chapter 2, verses number 13, about Samanta Panchakam, the original name. This location was chosen by Balram for this war, the elder brother of Bhagavan Krishna. Balramji chose for the war to be fought when the name changed from Samanta Panchakam to Kurukshetra. Also at Samanta Panchakam or Kurukshetra, same place, the new name is Kurukshetra. Everyone knows Parshuram, the avatar before Bhagavan Sri Ram. He did tremendous penance there. And how he did penance? Panchakam. Panchakam matlab paanch. He dug 5 pits and he did penance there in these 5 pits for years and years and years. So the Samanta Panchakam was named after the penance of Parshuramji. Also in the Shatapatha Brahmana, there is another scripture that mentions Samanta Panchakam where, as I said, Agni Devata, Indra, Brahma, and all the devas gathered there and performed penance. So that's why this place was so holy, Kurukshetra. The reason I'm telling you all of this to know why, it wasn't by accident they chose Kurukshetra or Samanta Panchakam. Because of the sacredness of that location. That is why they chose it. Now let's talk very quickly about the number 18, Athara. The number 18 is a very sacred number. It's called Jaya Shastra. In Sanskrit alphabet, every vowel or every consonant has a value, has a numeral value. So Ja, Ka, Kha, Ga, Ga, Nga, the first 5. Cha, Cha, Ja. Right? So Ja, the value of Ja is 8, 8. And the value of Ya, Ya, Ra, the last, the semi-sibilant, Ya, the value of Ya is 8. But how you will read them, there's something in Sanskrit grammar called Katapat Yadi Sangya. Not Katapata from Bahubali, right? They only give him a name like that. So Katapata Sangya, which is a section of Sanskrit grammar, tells us how we should read the numerical value, the numeral value rather, of each Sanskrit character. So we have 8 and 1, but when you read them, you have to read them from the opposite side. You don't read it from left to right, you read from right to left. So the value of Ja and Ya is 18. See how much research we had to do so we can understand. So we have to take this thing seriously. This is where we came from, Pyare. And if we don't time to put some time to study it, who's going to do it? We can't call ourselves Hindu and put on Mauli and wear fancy kurtan tilak only. That's part of it, Pyare. You must do it. Sabse important baat hai Gyan. Understand this culture, then you'll be proud. So the number 18, how many days the Mahabharata war was fought for? I know we have brilliant students here. Anyone? How many days was the Mahabharata war? 18, very good. And how many Akshauhini or army units was there in the Mahabharata? 18 again. 18 army units is called Akshauhini. The Kauravas had how many? Their army was much bigger than the Pandavas. They had 11. And the Pandavas had 7. 11, 7, 18 again. Jaya Shastra helps us to attain victory in life. Mahabharata is divided into 18 sections, 18 parva. It is said that after the Mahabharata war, 18 people remain alive. Sochiye. Thousands of people fought, millions of people fought. Only 18 people remain alive. Why? Because of Jaya Shastra. Probably one day we'll count them. We don't have time. Again, we'll be able to count each and every one of them. Bhagavan Krishna, the 5 Pandavas. There are 18 Puranas, Athara Purana, 18 Upapurana and Mahapurana, 18 major and 18 minor Puranas. How many chapters the Bhagavad Gita has? Bataiye. 18. You see how important this number is? 18 is Jaya Shastra. It gives us knowledge of this self. It's not by accident all these 18 numbers are there. Right? And in the Bhagavad Gita, the second chapter, I told you earlier, the actual teaching commences on chapter 2, verse 11. That's where the actual teaching. So the first chapter and the subsequent verses up to the 10th verse of the second chapter talks about what led Arjuna to think this way, why he was grieving, why he couldn't fight. Yuyutsavaha, the first verse, said he was eager to fight. All of the warriors were eager. But when he went there, something happened. Grief took over his mind. So Arjuna asked a question in the last 18 verses. Again, it's not by accident. In the last 18 verses of the second chapter, he asked Bhagavan to describe a person who has steady wisdom. Sthita prajna, one who has steady wisdom. And Bhagavan used the last 18 verses to talk about 18 qualities of a person who has steady wisdom or sthita prajna. So profound is number 18. Just want to share a little bit with us so that as we commence the study of Bhagavad Gita, we will understand how things happen. Boliye Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. So next week we look at the second verse. I kindly ask you, everyone has Bhagavad Gita at home. If you don't have Bhagavad Gita at home, you have smartphone, you have computer, you have tablet, please do some research, and we are going to ask, if you have any questions or so, we'll try to answer them collectively, right? So before we go any further, any questions about this, the first stroke that we talk about? Only on what we talk about, please. Any question? Good. So what I'll do next week, I'm going to call out some here. Puchi. Yeah, it's Jaya Shastra. Jaya meaning helps us to gain victory over all of these negative forces. Victory in the sense that we can able to defeat all negative qualities. Victory over negative forces. Jaya Shastra, to help us to attain one. And essentially Jaya Shastra means to attain moksha. So what I'll do next week, I'm going to call out someone randomly in the audience to recite the first shloka. So please do your homework. We have to take this thing seriously, my dear brothers and sisters. We have to take it, because sometimes we get caught up in so many things in life and we want to understand what the Shastra has to say. So please study it, the first verse, look at the next verse, and we'll study again next week. So just tell yourself when you go home that you will be the person, each and every one of you, that you will be the person who will be standing up in the mandir, taking the mic in your hand and reciting the first shloka. So please do some homework. Boliye Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Krishnaya namo namaha. Just a few announcements, and we're going to Aarti. We have some devotees who take on the responsibility of preparing Priti Bhoj every week. Nadira ji, my bhabhi, Nalini ji, and Auntie Ina. If you like to bring something at any time, please contact any one of these three devotees so that we can arrange it and bring some Priti Bhoj after satsang. Please let them know. On the 13th, which is not Tuesday coming, but the following Tuesday, is Vasant Panchami, such an important day in Hindu calendar. We worship Saraswati Ma, so please let children know, those who are starting new career, going back to school, please come for puja, bring a book, and we'll bless that book so that you'll be successful in your career. So we have our Bhaiya Saudagarji and his family, and many of us who used to sing Chautal back home, we are forming a Chautal group. So let me invite everyone, Thursday the 8th, we'll meet for the first time and we'll practice our Chautal. So please come out on Thursday, we'll practice. We have the Jhal, we have copies in Hindi and transliteration as well. We want to be prepared because we have to sing on the 13th, so we need to get some practice, brush up on our timing and the words of the Chautal. So please come on Thursday the 8th from 7 p.m. All of us will practice together. Shri Krishna Namo Namaha. You don't have to know anything much, don't worry. You'll get into the mood and you'll be amazed how you learn Chautal so fast. Where Chautal came from, it's a Bihari tradition. Our foreparents, those who know about Bihari tradition, Jhanj ke saath gaate hai. Hare bhaiya re, hori khelte hai. This is the Asian tradition our foreparents brought over 200 years ago. So we still maintain it in Guyana and Trinidad and other parts in the West Indies. Holi is such a special time. हम लोग snow से होली नहीं खेल सकते बाहर. You have to play Holi, you can't go outside and play. Back home in tropical climates is such a fun time. Remember, those who are all like me, 1 week before Holi, we start soaking each other and having fun. We'll go and sing Chautal at people's home, like the whole group of us will go. 15, 20, at least those who sing. Those who tag along, another 15, 20. Those who will give moral support, I say. We go to the homes, they'll sing, there's always, prepare snacks. It's such a fun time, Bhagavad time. So we want to start chanting, singing Chautal. So please come out on Thursday. Let us brush up on our Chautal skills. Shri Krishna Yanamaha. Aarti karenge. अभी करेंगे. श्री सीता लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्न हनुमत समेत रामचंद्राय नमो नमः. रामदूत कृपा सिंधो मत्कार्यं साधय प्रभो. आंजनेयाय नमो नमः. महाबलाय नमो नमः. जानकी शोक निवारणाय नमः। खड़े हो जाइए, आरती करेंगे। आइए प्लीज कम एवरीवन, विल डू आरती। श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यम राम नाम वरानने। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। सिंहासन सोहे युगल सरकार, परस्पर हंसी है रत हर बार। सिंहासन सोहे युगल सरकार, परस्पर हंसी है रत हर बार। मधुर कछु बोल लेत मन मोल, ललित छवि प्रीतम प्यारी की। दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की।
आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की।
आलोकत पाय अंजनी लाल, निरख पद पंकज होत निहाल। आलोकत पाय अंजनी लाल, निरख पद पंकज होत निहाल। कहत रघुराय धन्य सेवकाय, पवन सुत गिरिवर धारी की। दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। भरत झूठाड़े भाव विभोर, लखन रिपुदमन लाल कर जोर। भरत झूठाड़े भाव विभोर, लखन रिपुदमन लाल कर जोर। लखे मुख चंद लेत आनंद, धन्य शोभा धन धारी की। दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती
अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की।
आरती जो कोई जन गावे, प्रभु पद प्रेम अवश्य पावे। आरती जो कोई जन गावे, प्रभु पद प्रेम अवश्य पावे। शरण राजेश दवे अवधेश, बोलिए जय भयहारी की। दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी
की, दया में जनक दुलारी की।
गले में बैजंती माला,
बैजंती माला।
आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। आरती अवध बिहारी की, दया में जनक दुलारी की। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय।
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल
जय
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
जय जय राम जय सिया राम
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 जय जय राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम
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 सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम
सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम
सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम
सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम सीताराम राम राम
सीताराम हनुमान
सीताराम हनुमान
सीताराम हनुमान
सीताराम हनुमान
हाथ जोड़िए सबको everyone clasp your hands ओम त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धोश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणो त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति अन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वगं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरिद्धि गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय, जगदम्बे मैया की जय। हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये, हर हर महादेव।